Hey guys, it's Riz again. Today I'm going to discuss two business ideas that can earn you £2,000 per month for less than 10 hours per week. Now, I get asked all the time, Riz, I've got a full-time job, whether it's daytime or whether it's evening, and I want to make an additional income. How do I do that? Now, for me, I can definitely tell you two ways. One is recruitment, the other one is lead generation. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not for everybody. It does demand a bit of learning, it does demand a lot of hard work, and you've got to give up your time, but you can definitely earn £2,000 per month. But before we start, if you do find this video beneficial, please click follow or subscribe, and please do share it out with your friends, your family, and just get it out there. I really appreciate that. So, the first thing you've got to do is learn a trade. Now, I'll give you an example. My dad's a plumber, my brother's a plumber. Now, unfortunately, my dad tried to get me into plumbing, but it just wasn't for me. I've been plumbing, or I tried plumbing since I was 14, going up with my dad's jobs, helping out, being a labourer, but it just wasn't for me. And again, sales might not be for you. So if sales isn't for you, then recruitment and lead generation is definitely not for you. But if I go to my brother right now and ask him to do sales, definitely not for him. So the first thing that you're going to do is find a trade that you're going to be passionate about, that you want to learn, that you can make money from. Now, recruitment is absolutely amazing. Now, the question is, can you do recruitment for less than 10 hours per week? Yes, you can. I've done it. I did it whilst I had a full-time job. Now, once you've got the client, whether you've got one client, whether you've got two clients. Now, I'll give you an example. One client, you could possibly charge, the average at the moment is 15 to 20%. Let's just say I go 5% lower than that, because I don't have the overheads of Hayes and Robert Walters. So let's just say 10%. Now, I'm looking for a criminal solicitor for Harwood Solicitors, who are currently looking right now. Let's just say that criminal solicitor that I placed next month is 10% and the annual salary is 30 grand. That's a commission of £3,000. Now, can you do that for less than 10 hours per week? Yes, you can, because whilst you're at work, when you come back at 6 o'clock, all the other candidates have also come back, and it's the ideal time in recruitment to get in touch with those candidates. Yes, it's a little bit difficult at the beginning to get those clients, but if you're on your lunch break, schedule your emails, get clients via that. Or you can work with Job Bank, and we've already got clients for you, where you can actually just hop onto the system and click on the Job Bank Lead Center, and we've got a host of clients there ready for candidates. But can you do that for less than 10 hours per week? Yes, you can. And can you make £2,000 per month? Yes, you can, from one placement. Now, my favorite industry of them all is lead generation. Now, lead generation is so good that you don't even need to make the sale. All you need to do is introduce. That's why I love it. Now, I'll give you an example. So let's just say car leasing. If you introduce a customer to a car leasing company, they are willing to pay you £250 to £500 per customer. Now, if you went out and got between 4 to 8 customers, you can earn £2,000 per month. Now, let's move that across to mortgages. Now, mortgages, you can potentially make 25% of the client fees, and the average client fee per house sale is £2 grand to a client, to a mortgage provider. So, you send 4 mortgages across, you can make £500 per mortgage, and that is £2,000 per month. Now, let's move across to business finance. Now, business finance is amazing. Now, on business finance, you can, let's just say you've got a customer that wants 100 grand for asset finance. You can make 50% of the client fees, and the general client fees are 3%. So 100 grand to 3 grand, not good at maths, but 100 grand is 3 grand. We can get 50%, which is 1,500 quid. You send 2 of those across, you will make 3 grand. Now, the best one of them all is accountancy and tax. Let's just say you send an R&D customer over. Now, remember, they're not even buying anything. This is an accountancy firm that is going to save somebody on tax. Let's just say, for example, you get a tech business that is, let's just say they've spent £1 million. We've spent £1 million on our tech business. Let's just say they spent £1 million in that year. We will get 25% of the client fees. Generally, 20% of the client fees, or 20 to 25% of the client fees, will go to the accountancy. That could be 250 grand. We can potentially make 25 to 50,000 pounds on accountancy and tax for less than 10 hours per week on one customer. It's crazy. Lead generation is by far the best because you don't even need to make the sale. You don't know how to learn, you don't need to learn a trade. All you need to do is just get the customers across the business. It's amazing. Now, finally, a little bit about JobBank. Now, JobBank, as you know, I've spent well over £1 million over the last 6 years helping people to work from home, whether it's recruitment or lead generation in the variety of areas that we talked about: car leasing, mortgages, accountancy and tax, immigration, business finance. We do a fantastic job of it. Now, don't get me wrong, you can do this alone, and I say all the best. And if you do want to hit me up and ask me for my advice, honestly, come and ask me. I will happily give you my advice. But if you want to come on board with us, we will not only give you our platform, we will also give you business coaches to give you one-on-one training. We've got virtual classrooms. We had an amazing virtual classroom on mortgages yesterday. Come on board with us and we'll show you how to make money from home. Like I said, £2,000 per month, less than 10 hours per week. Doable. All we need to do is learn.